coach Ste Foye Milner in for this tournament. Not sure if you saw the first couple of games. You saw the end of that last one.
Yep.
Was closer than the score. There have been two really competitive games here. I'm expecting another one here between yourselves and Thetford.
Yep. Obviously, we both teams know each other really well. We're actually opening our season against them in 2 weeks, so I think me and Alex are going to keep it simple, but it's going to be a great game. They're really talented, really physical. So yeah, we are looking forward to it.
So what I heard out of that is we're not going to see all your best stuff.
No,
out of the game
no, exactly. We're going to keep a couple of cards in our pockets, but it's always fun to play against them. The competition level is always really high, and no, we're happy to be here.
Yeah, so the chess match has begun already, folks. They're here even in the preseason.
Exactly.
Coach is not revealing their hand. This tournament here at RNS, you get to see, some university quality clubs. Certainly the prep school level here. Where does your program sort of fit into that mid-level tier for folks that aren't familiar with the Quebec system?
Yeah, well, obviously we're the D1 team from Quebec City. It's our third year in a row here at RNS. It's always a big part of our preseason. The level of play here is always really good. We compete really well against CCA teams and obviously the prep teams out here. It's a good way to compete, to show ourselves, good visibility to our players also, and it's always a nice time for our team, for team building activities. So we're glad to be back here.
And you draw most of your players out of the Quebec City area?
Most of them. We have players from all over the province, mostly Quebec City. We have 3 or 4 kids from Montreal, a couple of kids from France, Gatineau, but mostly from Quebec City. Yeah.
And if folks do want to learn a bit more about your program, how do they find that out?
We have our Instagram. You can find us at Dynamic Basketball D1. We have our on internet, the Cégep Ste Foye. You can find us our information out there. It's a big school in Quebec City, a big program, and no, I'm really proud of what we've got this year.
Anything else you want to share about your team before I let you go for this
one? No, honestly, we have a young team. It's basically even the veterans coming back. They didn't play much last year, so it's a brand new team, but the vibe is awesome. Good kids. It's a lot of fun, a lot of talent also, so it might take us a little time, but we're going to be really good this year.
And you might be tempted to play a few of those poker cards in this one if the game's close at the end, yes, no?
We might.
There you go. We'll see what happens in this one. Good luck, Coach, and enjoy this game against Thetford. Welcome to the tournament.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Be back with the tip-off in a minute, folks. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
A world in which men and women are completely equal is still far from being realized.
What we plead for is equality of chance, equality of opportunity, to speak and be heard.
Because when unique voices are united in a common cause, they make history.
Because until all of us have made it, none of us have made it.
Because everything I just said,
Other women have said
before. In 2013,
1973
1971,
In 1915,
over a century
of calling for
equality, we've come a long way.
but accepting better than
Before,
only pushes truly equal
Farther out of reach, we need to work together
as
as
women,
women.
as allies. Don't just listen to what I'm saying.
Act, so I don't have to say it again.
What if you could do more of the things you love? And enjoy more of the rewards you've been looking for? At places that let you escape to other worlds. Wherever those worlds may be. Get more with the new Scene Plus.
Advice. Everybody's got some advice. Your friend, your dad, even strangers have advice.
Hey, heard about NFTs?
Excuse me? Dating advice. Life advice.
Quit your day job.
You're a winner. They can't be fudged.
There are books on advice, tapes on advice, even shows on advice.
What an idiot. Thank you.
you want my advice? Here we go.
What you should do,
My right, your left. Quit.
what you shouldn't do. What to eat,
Here you go.
I recommend the fish.
what to drink, what to think.
Feel it. Right there.
In a world full of cookie cutter, one size fits all, trust me, I know it all advice.
And out.
Maybe it's time for a different kind of advice. Advice that comes from getting to know you, not trying to sell you. That understands your perspective before giving you a new one. That's the advice you want for your money. Scotiabank, you're richer than you think.
afternoon, fans. I guess moving into good evening now here from Rosse Netherwood School. Game 3 of the Milner Invitational. Thetford and Ste Foye, a couple teams that will see each other in a couple weeks to open their regular season. Interviewed Coach Vincent Plante of the Ste Foye Dynamique before this one. He said he may keep a few of the cards in the pocket, and I asked at the end of the interview, the game's close towards the end, might we see some of those cards? And sure enough, some of that competitive desire came out, and he just said, well, maybe we might. So we'll see how this one goes. This should be a competitive game. Two teams that are familiar with one another. We'll pick up the starters here. For Thetford, 22 is Kevin Nicholas, 6'6" power forward. 9 is Edwin Lamont. 18 is Patrick Lend. 30 is Brian Oswald. And 4 is Michael Mukuna. There are your starters for Thetford. Ste Foye wins the tap. 10 is Loic Defo. Passes off there to Zaki Olivier Benamor. That is Isaac Kiona, number 7. On the shot, 15, Simeon Alves. Shot rebounded there by Lend. Out of bounds, it's going to say Thetford ball. Shot missed that time, and I just finally picked up the final Ste Foye starter, number 11, Lucas Biange. No score here. We played just about a minute. Thetford and Ste Foye. Defo off to Benamor. Ste Foye on the drive, getting the rebound, having it knocked away. Biangu. Foul's going to go on Brian Oswald. 6-foot guard. Class of 23, that would have been last year, so class of 23. Can't be quite correct. My notes. Miss from the free throw line, leaves its not as at 0. Make on the second. First points on the board. Nicely defended inside was Kevin Nicholas. Ste Foye turns the ball the other way. It's going to be a travel. Drug the pivot foot. Mukuna to the front court. Shot missed by Lend. Nice drive there. Score 2. Thetford looking to get on the board. Nice drive. That one is tipped. Tipped a couple times. Not sure who will give those points for. Kevin Nicholas seemed to be the one closest to it. Not sure he was the hand on it or not. 3-2 Ste Foye. Shot missed. Beat the 30-second clock, 24-second clock. Wow, tongue-tied again. Cadia Axman arriving on the far side. They've got a game left remaining here against UNB. Oh, nice pass inside. And nice finish by Alves. Take it away and finish on the dunk. Yongu. Out of bounds, it's going to be Ste Foye ball. 7-2 early going, played about 3.5 minutes. Checking in for Thetford, Prosper Sano, number 11. Attacking the bucket, scoring 2, Loic Defoe. Another miss that was Odwald with the miss that time. An official in front of me that time. I know there are 2 points on the board, but I don't have any idea who scored it. Looked like it was a strong take right to the bucket, though. All I saw was a hand up top. Ste Foye to the front court. Defoe to the corner. Benamor back up top. Kiona on the take, rebound to Thetford. Thetford on the run. It's going to be an offensive foul on the screen on Kevin Nicholas. Subs in for Thetford. Nick Gagné checks in, 6-foot guard, number 5. Checks in for Brian Oswald. Thetford. 4 players on the bench here for the Filon. Benamor on the miss. Baseline drive is stopped. That was Prosper on the drive. Prosper gets it back inside, puts it up off glass. Rebound controlled by Naland and score. 11-4. Thetford coming to life a little bit now. Strong start by Ste Foye. Defoe scores again. He's going to get the bucket and go to the line. Loic Defoe. Defoe to finish the three-point play. Pushes the lead to 10. Spin move off glass, no good. Rebound to Ste Foye. That's Defoe again. He's had the hot hand in the early going. Kick shot to the corner. Rebound Ste Foye, and I'm screened out again. That ball, I think, bounced through. Yeah, there's a nice free play inside and good look, and there's the bouncer as it goes down through. On the shot, on the line, shooting one. Vince Fuda Tanku, class of 26, 6'4" forward out of Montreal. Finishes the play. Lead is up to 13. Makuna. Can't get it to go off glass. Nice follow by Lamar. Lamar on the line. Foul goes on Felix Arial, number 1 for Ste Foye. Arial on the inbound. Kick to the corner, Ariel on the drive. Pulls up at the free throw line and kicks to the far side. Miss. Rebound picked up by Sano. Sano now in the front court. Hands off Gagne. Gagne on the miss. Rebound pulled away by the Dynamique, and now they move to the front court. Felix Ariel knocks one through. Subset for Thetford at the next opportunity. Minute Gagne again. 9-point game, 19-10. 2:22 to go. Very quick first quarter. Not a lot of whistles in this one. Oh. Beat the shot clock. They were looking for an out-of-bounds play here on the bench. Guess he reestablished himself back inbounds. Ste Foye on the rebound, 1:50 to go here first quarter. Rebound, Lamar. Into the front court. Sano, Lamar. Lamar. Jump ball called. Possession to Thetford. Checking in, Patrick Glend. Several bodies off the bench as well for Ste Foye, 9, 13, and 7. 9 is Thomas La Liberté Bryson. 13, Ruff Louis Charles. And 7, Isaac Kiona. Checks back into the game. Gagne again. Nice rebound. Biku on the outside. Now he's going to drive and pick up the foul. Abel Biku. More subs for Thetford coming. Edwin Lamal set to check back in. Prosper Sano comes out. Biku on the line, makes first. Rebound taken away by Thetford. Now they're into the front court. Shot up. Missed that time by Lamal's, taken away by the Dynamique. 20 seconds to go, first quarter. And not a lot of whistles. This game moving along really quick. Back rimmer from Kiona. Off to the front court, Nalan, no good. That brings us to the end of the one, 2013, favor of Ste Foye. I didn't look at the exact time when, the clock time when this started. It's in the 24-hour clock. Well, it felt like it moved really quick to me. Still really getting the players' names in my head here. It's the third game of the day. It's a pretty good mental exercise. Great way to keep yourself in shape. You ever want to do something interesting. Try calling a few basketball games where you got to learn a bunch of names, numbers. Do a few in a row. Good for the mind. Some replays here from the first quarter from the Crackerjack crew. Maritime Athletic Profiles. Crackerjack's a good thing, if anybody wondered. Nice drive and finish there. Felt like Ste Foye was more in control than the 7-point lead would indicate in this one. Great set of first quarter replays there, playing between quarters. Set to go for quarter two. Ste Foye ball. Charles cross-court pass, Kiona. Kiona to the key, passes inside. Elvez. Elvez gets it to go through. Simeon Elvez on the board for the couple points. Stretches the lead back to 9. Little mishandle there by Thetford. Jeremy Makoso, number 6, called a play out there for Ste Foye. That's going to be out of bounds off of shot clock reset back to 19. driving and picking up a foul. The foul is going to go on Edwin Lamange. And on the drive, Ralph Louis Charles. Makes it a 10-point Ste Foye lead. Shot out of the corner. I think that's 18. Lend in the corner. Tight quarters here. Obstructed view for me for that corner of the gym. Answering though at the other end is Makoso, number 6. Trading buckets in a 10-point game will be okay for Ste Foye, I'm sure. Pass a little too hot for Lamange. Couple subs checking in for Thetford. 22, Kevin Nicholas checks in, and 4, Michael Mukuna. Little pressure from Thetford, pick up full court at least. Looks like just a man-to-man defense. Picking up. Oh, nice cut. Great cut there, but no finish. Gonna have a foul on the shooter. That's gonna send number 18, Patrick Nalen, to the line. Sub trying to check into the game here, not allowed yet. Brian Oswald will wait. Oh, a little shoulder shake there on the free throw shot. That one goes through. Now we'll have the sub in. Lamar out. Nice shot from the corner. Makoso makes it 29-18. It's going to be a foul that time on Ste Foye number 10, Loic Defo, I'm sure. Yeah, it's going to be the push on 10. Got a shot clock reset here. 14. It's like members of the RNS Riverhawks men team manning the scoreboard and scores table for this one. Shot missed that time by Mukuna. Knocked out of bounds though by the dynamic, gonna stay Thetford ball. Sub in for Ste Foye, Zaki Olivier Ben Amour. Good offensive rebound, but not a great putback by Kevin Nicholas. Shot was bothered, though, by the Dynamique. Working the offensive board is Makoso. Koso uses the screen from Alves. Oh, nice pass. Cutting there on the far side. Isaac Kiona. Kiona with the finish on the beauty delivery. Foul's going to go on Makoso. 31-18 now, the score. Lead up to 13 points for Ste Foye. One more game to come here today. That will be Acadia and UNB. Had Coach Salerno on from UNB earlier as an interview. Really looking forward to his program, and interesting to hear him talk about still integrating into the basketball culture here and basketball community in New Brunswick. Still trying to get himself ingrained. Oh, nice up and under move. Biongu, it's a nice finish, and it's timeout. Thetford, they want to talk things over. Ste Foye moving the ball around very nicely the last few possessions. Thetford talking things out in the timeout. There you see the rosters for both of these teams. A couple of number changes, I'm sure, from what you see on the screen, as Thetford jerseys in their white, which were the ones that we were originally sent, don't match their jersey numbers completely in the black. So we'll see Brian Oswald is number 30 today. Nalend is 18, and Lamar is 20. The differences in your rosters there. When they're back in their white jerseys later in the tournament, those will all be exactly correct as they are on the screen. Always a little shifts that you have to do pre-game. I was watching warm-up and noticed trying to match up some names and numbers. And I've seen a bunch of numbers out there that I didn't have on my sheet, and that's a big-time panic when you're a play-by-play guy, when you've got players with numbers on that you don't have on your sheet. So a little bit of scramble there before the game to get those straightened around, and no problem to do so when it's just a number change. What you really worry about is the whole player that you're missing. I've had that happen before. Of course, particularly when we're early in season before a number of the sports information departments get full rolling in their regular season form. And of course, teams made not too long before these tournaments, the preseason start. You always have to deal with a little bit of that. Things get cleaned up, though, as the season goes along, and things are in good shape as we go forward. So great to have these teams here. And folks, if you don't know where Thetford is, take a map, draw a straight line, more or less, between Sherbrooke and Quebec City. Go about halfway along that line and just a shade south, and you're in Thetford. Thetford Mines, that area. Don't think I've been to that part of this beautiful country that we live in. Thetford, of course, familiar to a lot of New Brunswickers going back sort of in my era at least. Thetford produced some high quality fast pitch softball players out of Thetford Mines. Thetford on the board there with another score while I'm off talking about a summer sport that's long over. Of course, fast pitch not as big here in New Brunswick as it once was. That's going to be a carry called on Ste Foye. Called on number 11. We're going to go back the other way. Travel called now on Thetford. Not the game of anything you can do, I can do better that you want to play. It's back-to-back travels. Well, one a carry, form of a travel. I guess a form of a double dribble more than a travel. Nice make there by Biku. Lead is up to 15. That's the biggest it's been all early evening. late afternoon, whatever you prefer for the time we're at. Benamor ahead for Biku. Back to Benamor. Benamor for Kiona. Sub checking in to Nick Gagne. Knocked down a couple of deep shots. Timeout called on the floor. Timeout taken by Ste Foye. $15-point game. Great opportunity to look forward to tomorrow's schedule, assuming I can find it here on my desk. Here we go. Tomorrow, the 1 o'clock game, Ste Foye, Rothesay, Netherwood. That's going to be a dandy battle. I know the students were all in this afternoon for the 1 o'clock game against UNBSJ. Netherwood just come up short in that one. SJ pulled it out at the end. It was in doubt right down to the end. Netherwood, strong-looking team. Cape Breton and UNB, the 3 o'clock game. That should be another dandy. Cape Breton and the Stu Tommies we're in a close game here. Cape Breton put up 110 on Stu. Acadia and Stu then go at 5 o'clock tomorrow, and to close things off tomorrow night, Thetford and UNBSJ. Saturday, 9:30, here at the Irving Gymnasium, the RNS campus. UNB, SJ, and Ste Foye start us out. 11:30, Cape Breton and Acadia. 3:30 after break for a coaching clinic, UNB and Stu. 5:30, Rothesay, Netherwood, and Thetford close things down. Before the closing banquet, which is just next door here. Pleased to get an invite to that one from some friends of mine at World's Oldest Court. I'm sure we'll talk about them throughout this weekend here a little bit. Shot made from deep. Three-pointer pushes the lead to 18. Gagne kicks to the outside for Oswald. Now Nalend and Lamar. Saying tipped, and it was tipped, so we're going to be Thetford ball. Saying the shot was tipped. Officials are now going to talk about it to see whether it really was tipped. Shot clock issue here because of the change on that it was tipped. So it's going to be 9 on the shot clock, Thetford ball. 4:23 to go first half. Gagne on the catch. Gagne on the release. Benamor on the take. Subs in for Thetford. Prosper Sano set to check in. Edwin Lamange onto the bench. Benamor missed the miss from the free throw line. Good on the second. Oh, nice quick feet there. Oh, I'm surprised that wasn't a foul. Strong take from the Lind. Doesn't get the call, though. Who get the foul on the second one? It goes on Ste Foye. Felix Ariel. Referee. Tough time getting the attention of the scorers table there. Missing the second from the line was Brendan Lamar. $18-point differential. Ste Foye up on Thetford. 3:45 to go first half. Nice rebound inside for Lamar. Draws the foul that time on the take. I thought he should have got it the last time going to the rack as well. Foul goes on number 13. Ralph Louis Charles. Checking in. Ngat, number 4 for Ste Foye, Ngat. And for Thetford, number 7 checks back in Charles Anthony Kofi. Glenn makes the second. 17-point game. They get a 16-point game. Point just went up on the board. Offensive foul is going to be called on Biku. Coach Plant wants the hand check called first. Before that, doesn't get the call. A little chat with the official. Chat about that one. Millen again on the drive. And again with a finish on that one. Come to life here in the last couple of minutes. Getting some room in the step back is Ngat. Millen again. Not going to drive on that one. This time it's the kick. Outside. Prosper Sano. Saw one on Thetford. I missed the number. I think it's going to go on number 20. I think he's the one asking the questions, at least. That's going to be Brendan Lamar. Shot made that time. Again, it's Ngat. Gagne from deep. Not this time. Rebound, Alves. Defoe in the front court. That's Ngat again, back for Defoe. Alves for Biku. Biku on the miss. Rebound Gagne. Gagne passes forward for Sano. Gagne again. Front rim. Now our pace is picking up. Felix Ariel to the corner. Biku for Alves. Ngat again. Front rimmer. Alves attacks the glass. Back out, Ariel. The miss. Foul on the shot, it appears. We're going to shoot 3. So three free ones coming up for Felix Ariel. 1:03 to go first half, 45-25. Take a look up at the clock. Finally. Felix Ariel will have one more at the line, shooting 3 in this instance. Makes the third. Sub will check into the game for Ste Foye. It is number 7, Isaac Kiana. Foul called on Ste Foye, number 12. That's Biku, Abel Biku. Thetford down 22 to conference rival Ste Foye. So we approach the end of the first half. 48.6 seconds left. Still been an entertaining game. Not close on the scoreboard at this point. Of course, lots can change in the second half. Adjustments to be made. And Gats good on the second. Pardon me, Mankuna good on the second. That's Angat, number 4 in gray. And he makes 3. Mankuna now with the ball. Final 20 seconds. Skying and shooting draw on a foul is Brendan Lamar. Lamar to the line. Lamar for the second. Second one, rims out. Looks like Thetford's controlling the rebound. No, it's Ste Foye that comes out of the pack with it. Taken away, though, by Mukuna. There's a player into the chairs there at the far end line. They were all full, though, those chairs, the whole stands for the RNS game to kick things off here. Of course, played in front of the student body. I'm sure they'll play tomorrow in front of the student body as well. Why wouldn't you? You only have a few home games on your schedule other than your home tournament. Get everybody in the gym as much as you can. Cheer on the team. And a fine job by the RNS students as well, supporting the team. Foul goes on 15. Table didn't know either. It's on Alves. Nice make there by Mukuna. 6.3 seconds to go in the half. Ste Foye calls timeout. Draw up a play here. They're up 21, but it is preseason. It is an opportunity to work on late in the clock situation. Let's get a play drawn up. Let's see if we can execute the play. That is exactly what this situation is. 6.3 on the clock. Thetford breaks the huddle. Ste Foye will have possession. Let's see if Thetford comes with full court man, which they've been in most of this first half. In fact, they slack off a little bit. Nice kick and an extra pass to Gianna. Got the shot away, but no rim, so we're going to end the first half. Ste Foye 50, Thetford 29. So 50-29 in favor of Ste Foye. As I say, the game a bit closer than the actual score on the scoreboard. Fans, you're watching the Milner Invitational Tournament here on Maritime Athletic Profiles. Thanks to Scotiabank for sponsoring. I'm Bill Gibson. Come on back, 10 minutes on the clock. We'll be back with the second half.
A world in which men and women are completely equal is still far from being realized.
What we plead for is equality of chance, equality of opportunity.
To speak and be heard.
Because when unique voices are united in a common cause, they make history.
Because until all of us have made it, none of us have made it.
Because everything I just said,
Other women
Have said
before.
In 2013,
1973
1971.
and 1915,
Over a century
of calling
for equality,
we've come a long way.
but accepting better than
Before?
only pushes truly equal.
Farther out of reach.
we need to work together
as women,
as allies. Don't just listen to what I'm saying.
Act. So I don't have to say it again.
What if you could do more of the things you love? And enjoy more of the rewards you've been looking for? At places that let you escape to other worlds. Wherever those worlds may be. Get more with the new Scene Plus.
Advice. Everybody's got some advice. Your friend, your dad, even strangers have advice.
Hey, heard about NFTs?
Excuse me?
Dating advice. Life advice.
Quit your day job. You're a winner.
It can't be fudged.
There are books on advice, tapes on advice, even shows on advice.
What an idiot. Thank you.
You want my advice? Here we go.
What you should do,
I'm right, you're left. Quit.
what you shouldn't do. What to eat,
Here you go,
I recommend the fish.
what to drink, what to think.
Feel that's right there.
In a world full of cookie cutter, one size fits all, trust me, I know it all advice.
And out.
Maybe it's time for a different kind of advice. Advice that comes from getting to know you, not trying to sell you. That understands your perspective before giving you a new one. That's the advice you want for your money. Scotiabank, you're richer than you think.
And welcome back to Rothsay Netherwood School. I've had a little portable charcuterie, as I call it, otherwise known as Lunchables for those uneducated among us around the portable charcuterie. Set for the second half, game number 3 here at the Milner Invitational. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching Maritime Athletic Profiles. Coverage of this tournament all weekend long. Third game of the day at halftime. It is the Ste Foye Dynamique 50. Thetford Filon 29 to be Thetford ball to open up this half. Patrick Nlend will inbound. 5 is Gagne. 20 is Lamar. 30 is Oswald, and 4 is Mukuna for the Thetford team. Mukuna on the drive. It's going to be an offensive foul. Good call there by the official. Was after the pass. Nice charge taken. I think it was number 2, Ben Amor, who took the charge. Also starting is number 7. That's Kiana. 11, Biongu. 15, Alves. And 10 is Defoe. Good take to the rim there. That again is Patrick Nlend. He's came on fire late in that first half with several good attacks of the rim, keeping it up here early in the second half. One more game to go today. It will be Cape Breton and UNB. Little preview of the UNB team in a Atlantic University Sport with Coach Salerno in an interview earlier today. Great to meet Coach Joe. Love the little shoulder shake here. Nlend has on the free throw shot. And happy to be here all weekend long. Thanks to RNS, Maritime Athletic Profiles, for inviting me down. Always happy to get away. And thanks to my employer, VeroSource, for the flexibility they give me on using my vacation time to come do things like this. Mukuna on the spin. Oh, nice take there. Gets his own rebound and puts it in. Thetford, whatever was said at half, and folks, my French is not very good, as you can probably tell by some of my pronunciations of the last names here. They're not rolling off my tongue with the greatest of ease, I know, and apologies for that, but if I was listening in a little bit at halftime, the Thetford team was just on the bench here, just directly to my right. In fact, I'm practically sitting on the bench. That's how close I am to that. They were really talking about driving gaps and closing gaps. So there was a lot of talk of driving gaps and closing gaps on offense and then on defense. So I'm expecting a little bit more attack on the offensive side and a little bit more help on the defensive side. Gagne with a quick release and the three-pointer. 53-31. Pardon me, 53-34. Alves. Biongu on the miss. Rebound, Kiana. Thetford foul again, Thetford. I think they've only got 4 on the bench, if I count correctly down there. And I would say that if their team wants to push the pace, that might be to their advantage. But then I take a look at the Thetford players, and they look to be in pretty good physical condition here for early in the season. First shot is good from Kiana. second as well. Thought that one was coming right for me there for a second. I was going to take a little drink of water. Instead, the pass was caught and the basket made for Thetford. Ste Foye on the offensive end. Biongu. Turn shot missed by Benamor. Again, Nelen with the coast-to-coast take. Tips in his own miss. Effective player when he's attacking the rim like that. Big, strong body on him as well. Tough to stand in front of that, but someone's going to have to take that away. And there he is looking for the steal again. Pops back up. One to shoot, beat the shot clock, but it doesn't go down. And there's work on the offensive glass by Tanku. Nelen now looking for the substitution. It's going to be the 5th foul on Brendan Lamar. I know he had 3 in the first half for sure. So now we're down to 8 players with 1 fouling out. Kevin Nicholas checks in. Going to shoot 2 on the line for Ste Foye. Tanku. Rebound. Okuna. Okuna with the kick outside. Gagne. Extra pass made. With Lamonge on the drive. That time the kick inside is picked off by Biku. Biku pass to the corner. Makoso. No good. Rebound that time. Nicholas. Okunu on the miss. Looks like he got an ankle injury coming down on that one. Yeah, grabbing the ankle right away. I think he got a foot on the landing. Be a bad sign for Thetford if they get a player fouls out immediately. We have a call for the trainer. Players going to the benches. I'd like to ever see a player injured anywhere. Going to have Ste Foye ball right here at half once we tend to this injury on the court. Michael Mukuna does appear to be in a fair bit of pain there down on the floor. Trainer is out with him. So joining him out on the floor to help out. Brian Oswald going to help him up. Not putting any weight on that ankle at all or that foot at all getting up. And are they going to help him hop off? Usually you put the arms around the player and help him off that way. Instead they're going to take him right over to the players' bench. Get him off the court there. There, that's the proper way to do it. Get him off the court, pick him right up, take all the weight off him. Get him down there. Trainer there with him to check him out. Be inbounded right here in front of me. We'll libertate Bryson on the inbound. 6:11 to go. Could be 2 players lost for Thetford. Could be down to 7 with the foul out now and the injury. One could be interesting as we've got still a long way to go in this one. Nice pass inside from Biku. Couldn't quite finish Makoso. Jeremy Makoso to the line. Class of 26 is Makoso. Travel called. Subs in for Thetford. Charles Anthony Kofi checks in. Okuna hopping now across the baseline with 1 foot on. Going towards, I think, the trainer's table. Going to get his exercise on the way over. Ste Foye going for the steal. That was Biku. Doesn't pick it up. Another sub. This is Nalend, who had a little injury of his own previously. (55-39). It's been Ste Foye in control of this one from the early going. So waiting for Thetford to make a run, and of course, turning into more of a bit of a game of attrition for Thetford. Rebound to Thetford. Oswald with the pass. Nalend. Nice finish again. He's certainly my player of the game for Thetford to this point thus far. Pankau on the take, Makoso. Makoso fights for the rebound. Instead, it's into the hands of Thetford, and Nalend again to the front court. Kofi. Nalend, let's see if he tries to attack. No, he passes off for Kofi. Rim out. Rebound, Defoe. Ahead for Tanku. Knocked out of bounds. Nice defense by you-know-who, Nalend. I believe that's Angad who's going to shoot that 3 in the blind corner for me and make it. Lead up to 17. Nicola on the take. Thought he might have used the hip a little too much on the screen, but got away with it. Scores on the roll off that screen. That's going to be Nalend on the reach. To the line is Thomas Liberté Bryson. Thetford at the table checking fouls. They asked me on the way by if I had the foul count. I'm as unofficial as they possibly come. La Liberté Bryson makes the second. Nicolas on the miss. Dogged defense there. Doesn't pay off for Oswald. Oh, nice pass inside to Alves. And the Lend again on the defensive play. "6'2" wing is Patrick Nalend. He's been everywhere. Gagne on the take and score. Some players off the bench for Ste Foye. Long shot missed by Angat that time. Gagne to the front court. 2:30 to go in quarter number 3. Alves is probably going to pick up the foul on that one, and Nicolas will go to the line. Nicolas rims out the first one. Kevin Nicolas, 6'6" power forward centered, class of 24 according to my notes. Nicolas on the closeout, but going right to the rack and scoring 2 points is Angat, which is a lead back to 16. Kofi with the make on the 3. Thetford comes to life offensively here over the last couple minutes. What they really need is some stops. They get one there. Now Thetford to the front court, Gagne. Gagne takes the 3, big bucket. Offensive rebound, Thetford. And the Lend on the control. Kick outside. Put up Sano on the miss. Finally it's Ste Foye who collects a carom. Run out into the front court. They're going to draw another foul on Thetford. Going to go on Danik Gagne. Checking in, Brian Oswald. On the line, Kiana. Lead back up to 15. Oh, nice rise above shot by Oswald. Can't get it to go down, but get lots of space. The high riser. Minute 4 to go, third quarter. Alves, Kiana, taken away that time by Oswald. Oswald on the run out, right to the rack, draws a foul. He'll go to the line. Foul, I think, will go on number 10, Loic Defoe. Indeed, it does go on Loic Defoe. Ryan Oswald to the line. Front rim on the first. 51.2 seconds to go. Quarter three, misses them both. Felix Ariel has it taken away. That's by Kofi. Kofi puts up the shot. Alves on the rebound. Now walking it up is Loic Defoe. Defoe calls the play. It's like 4 flat there for Ste Foye. Now we get some motion and a screen. Ariel makes the three-pointer. Play developed sort of in slow motion in the quarter there. They'll take the three to push it to 18. 67-49 after 3 quarters in favor of the Ste Foye Dynamique. So undoubtedly we'll be closer to 7:30 for the start of game number 4 here today. Whole quarter to go. It's already is 6:45. So the UNB and Acadia game. No real surprise. 4 games scheduled half hour apart. That we will be behind. Pardon me, scheduled 2 hours apart. It will be behind. Tough to get this high level of basketball in 2 hours usually. Have to get a pretty crisp moving game. We've had some close ones earlier today and a number of whistles. So slightly behind schedule. And of course it is early season, so everyone's not as crisp as they could be reporting to the table, getting in and out quickly, all of those things that can speed up a game. No worries, preseason. We're just having a lot of fun here this weekend here at the Milner at RNS. Thanks to Scotiabank for sponsoring. Thanks to Maritime Athletic Profiles and RNS for having me. Folks, come on down to this one if you're in the Rothsay, St. John, Southern New Brunswick area. Made the hour-and-a-half trip from my home down here today, this morning, here all weekend long on the play-by-play call. Pleased to be back in the region, I'll say that. Again, tomorrow's action picks up at 1 o'clock. The same Ste Foye team takes on Damien Gay's Rothsay Netherwood Riverhawk team. Had a great game this afternoon against UNBSJ. Did Rothsay. Was right down to the final, I think, 3 or 4 seconds on the clock. Game still in doubt. Cape Breton UNB go tomorrow at 3. 5 o'clock game, Acadian Stew. And the 7 o'clock game, Thetford and UNBSJ. So here for the fourth quarter, fresh 10 on the clock. We're set to go. St. Foye to inbound. I think we had a foul there, but I missed the official reporting to the desk. Hold on Black. It's going to be St. Foye ball. I think they said on number 9. Would be Lamonge. We're going to reset the shot clock to 14. A 17-point game. Nice finish inside by Kiana. Gets Kofi off the bench quickly. He'll check in. The next opportunity for Thetford. Foul called on the floor. Lots of attempts there at the rim for Thetford. A little bit of haggard play there. I am standing, folks, to do as much of this play call as I can, but I've still got players from the bench that will stand directly in front of me. I lose my view a lot of the time, so when I go quiet, I'm just looking for the play again and looking for the view. Oh, big rejection there, Kiana, and he's got the breakaway dunk! Isaac Kiana at both ends. Wow! Back to back, maybe? He's looking for it. Foul called again on Thetford on that play. Isaac Kiana. Had a beautiful block and then gave himself a breakaway dunk off the play. To the line, makes one there. I would love to have done that just once in my playing days. Had something like that happen to me where I made a nice block like that and then the dunk at the other end. Heck, I'd have been happy just to touch the rim once my playing days. They're long behind me, folks. Not a chance of me dunking a basketball in my lifetime on a 10-foot net. Shot made from the outside. That's number 7, Kofi. Makes that 3 to make us a 20-point game. Defoe. Kiana on the drive again. Timeout, Ste Foye. That's good timing for me because I needed a little drink of water there. That's just perfect. .8:15 to go on the game clock, 20-point game. Well, you're seeing some more great replays. And again, thanks to Scotiabank sponsoring the tournament here. There you saw Kiana on the finish. That big dunk. Pretty easy to get excited when you see plays like that. Start it with a defensive play and then finish with a flourish. One more fun one yet to come, UNB and Acadia. Looking forward to that. Might need to double up on the Honeybees for that one. Honeybees, folks, if you hear me referencing that, it's a lozenge, if you haven't heard of that brand. Company out of PEI. My favorites are the orange. They're made out of honey, so really good, really good on the throat. If you hear me say honeybee, I'm not actually talking about a honeybee. I'm talking about honeybee, the lozenge. Kiana got up way up again. I think he probably could have dunked it, but he was late in the shot clock and had to get rid of it. Kofi outside, Millen. Oh, that could have been an offensive foul. Instead, it's a travel. Someone finally stepped in front of him, and it was Loic Defo who did so. Defo went down. Could have been with a little arm there in the defender. Instead, travel called first. I'll accept that call. Alves on the nice feed from Defo. Alves will go to the line to finish the three-point play. Fouls aren't really going up on the board. There it is, four on Thetford on the board in terms of the foul. Nicola on the rebound. Off for Kofi. That's Gagne. Millen. Knocked again away by Thetford. Nice steal and finish for Charles. Millen in traffic. Picks up the ball. Get over for Kofi. Gagne with the miss. Rebound Alves. Oh, nice hesitation, dribble and take. Doesn't go down. Like the move though. Gagne collects the carom off the long shot. Inside, Nicola. To the cutter, Nicola gets it back. He's going to draw a foul that's going to be on Alves. Got to be a few on him by now. Nicola to the line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 subs. Hockey line change for Ste Foye. Prosper Sano checks in for Thetford. Patrick Millen to the bench. 6:21 to go, 24-point game. Still don't know who I would identify as player of the game for Ste Foye. A number of players have had a good game. Nicola makes the second free throw. 6:15 to go. That's Benamir back for Angat. Angat releases from deep. He's had a good game. Nice rebound inside by Tanku. He's had a good game as well. He scores 2 on the putback. Nicola in the low post. Let's see what he's got for moves. Spins back the other way. Lefty shot. Turning to the right. Doesn't go. That's a tough move. Left-hander spinning to the right. Timeout taken here by Thetford. Three-pointer made. I think that was Ariel with the three-pointer. It is Thetford timeout, 82-55. 5:35 to go in this fourth quarter of Game 3. Nice look there inside the huddle of the Dynamique. Pretty happy huddle there. They see the Thetford team in a couple weeks to kick off their regular season. Of course, what you don't want to do is get too confident. You need to be able to get back up for this Thetford team again. Thetford from this point forward, they can just play free and loose. Oswald for Kofi. Kofi nearly lost the dribble, but kept it under control. Nicola shoots the three, misses. Rebound, Angat. That one is to me that time. Good hands right here, good hands. I should have shot that one, shouldn't I? I should have put that up somewhere. Just embarrassed myself doing that. Inbounded, Oswald. Kofi with the three-pointer. Charles Anthony Kofi. Nice drive to the lane by Benamur. Nicola was there, though, to disrupt the shot. Oswald, Gagne, Nicola. Nicola spins. At some point in time, he might realize he's the biggest fellow on the floor and just go right at the rim with power instead of that spin move. To me, if Kevin Nicola just takes that one right at the rack, he's in good shape. Might get some contact, but he's going to go to the line, give himself a chance. At least put some points on the board. Just my view of that last drive there. 6-6, it was an aggressive drive, but then to spin back away from the bucket. Nice turn there by Felix Ariel to score two. 84-58. Gagne used the screen, rebound Ariel. Off to Benamur. That shot short, rebound Nicola. Off to Oswald. Oswald on the miss. Off for Ariel, 3:35 to go in this contest. Angat with the finish. Nicola just turns and shoots that one. Three-pointer made, Angat. He's had a really good game. He might be in the conversation for player of the game if I had to pick one for Ste Foye. Biku's been good too. He hands that one off. Benamur scores. Thetford takes another timeout, 91-58. They want to talk it over yet again. So 2:53 to go here, quarter four. I think we've decided the winner here already. This is the final score, 91-58. Be a miraculous comeback for Thetford at this point. Again, that'll take us into game number 4 of the day, to be UNB and Acadia. Looking forward to that matchup. A couple of Atlantic University sport teams. They'll do battle throughout this season. Yep. Nice look there at the Ste Foye bench. Taken away by Ste Foye. That's Makoso on the miss of that one. Gets the rebound. Makoso with the ball kick. Corner, Liberté Bryson. Makoso. Charles. Rebound, Kofi. Kofi. Off to Lamonge. Kofi fights for the rebound. Instead, it's into the hands of Liberté Bryson. Ariel pass inside. Tanku back outside. Ste Foye moves the ball. That might have been a travel. Kind of an awkward looking step there. Officials apparently. Oh-ho! Ralph Louis Charles got up for that one. Rim still rocking at that end. Thetford answers with a 2, though. 33-point game, 93-60. Subs checking in. Nicola back into the game. Prospersano out. Final minute and 19 seconds of this one. We'll have the player of the game interview coming up. That's going to be a miss. So saved. Gagne for Lamonge. Lamonge is going to draw the foul on Liberté Bryson, I believe, number 9. Yeah, I think that was 9. Lamonge to the line. Edwin Lamonge. Good on the second. Final minute of play here, quarter 4. Ste Foye and Thetford here at the Milner Invitational. Kofi wheels and deals. Has it stolen. Ste Foye on the breakout. It's Makoso who finished that one, I believe. Had the trailer, but I don't think the trailer was needed on that off the backboard. Sliding out of bounds is Kofi. Thought he got tripped. 30.4 seconds left. 24 on the shot clock, so Thetford will have to, or pardon me, Ste Foye will have to take a shot here at least. They can't just let the clock run out. Gonna wipe up the floor here, a little perspiration situation. Jim has filled in here a little bit in anticipation of Acadia and UNB. Of course, lots of connections to Port City area for both UNB and Acadia. Expecting a nice little crowd here for that one. We'll start 25 minutes or so, I'm sure, by the time we wrap this one up. be on to our final game of the day. Action again tomorrow here, 1 o'clock. Tomorrow Thetford plays at 7 against UMBSJ. Ste Foye has that 1 o'clock game against RNS. Looking forward to all of those games. Travel violation on the inbound. We'll go over to Thetford. 17.3 on the clock. Thetford content to dribble it out. This is going to finish 95-62. Ste Foye, 50-29 at half, 67-49 after 3, and 95-62 is your final. We'll do it here for game number 3. We'll have player of the game presentation, and I'm sure we'll have player of the game interview as well. So I'll wait for that presentation, and then we'll have player of the game come join us, I'm sure. Two teams are going to shake hands. Player of the game here being now Foye and got that one right. Going to stick right here for player of the game interview. I'll just give you the headset. We're going to look right here at this camera. I'll wait for the cue here from our man on the bench. We're set to go. Here with player of the game, Foye and got. Excellent game. You're hitting from outside on this one.
Thank you, guys. We just wanted to make a statement with Ste Foye for this year, and that's it. We made it look to today, and we want to continue it for this year.
Yeah, you've got a couple more games coming up in this tournament. You get RNS tomorrow. Had a tough game against UMBSJ earlier. Not sure if you saw any of that. Got a tough-looking team, so you get a good matchup tomorrow here as well.
Yeah, we're ready to compete against those guys, and we'll see.
You've got these guys again, Thetford, to open up your season in a couple of weeks. How's it going to be to get back up for Thetford after putting that many points on the board against them?
We want to stay steady, never too high, never too low. Just be ready for the season, and it's our home opener as well. So
the home opener, you're going to be up for your home opener no matter what.
We got to.
So there you go. That's how you're going to get back up. It's going to be your home opener. They're going to be motivated too. They're going to want to show you something when they come back. How do you think that's going to go when you meet them next time?
We'll beat them for sure. I think that our team, our chemistry, and how we work together, we can beat anyone in this league.
Excellent. Congratulations on your great start here to the tournament. Good luck the rest of the way through, and good luck on the rest of your season.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining me. That's your player of the game, Roy Angat from Ste Foye Dynamique. We're going to come back here shortly for the scheduled 7 o'clock game, the last game of the day, Acadia and UMB, and I can tell there's somebody really tall standing behind me because it just got a lot darker in here. Folks, I'm Bill Gibson. That's game number 3 for the day. Come on back for game number 4.